Good night once again, parents. Mr. Paris here. Just want to share a couple things, some little extra stuff. Well, we've reached the culmination of 1 month together. Buenas noches a todos. Solo quiero compartir unas cuantas cosas. Vamos llegando a la conclusión de un mes juntos. I just want to give a little feedback so far. Solo quiero compartir, ¿no? Algo de lo que está ocurriendo. So I have a couple activities I'm gonna post here. You can just pause the videos and probably you can work on them with your children. Okay. This one is about adjectives. I will also be sharing these in WhatsApp. If you have questions as to what might be the answers, then you can inbox me privately if you don't feel comfortable. Um, I have another one as well. We did this one here. Uh, we only did 5 of them, but you can revisit it with your child. All right, it's practice for adjectives, some activities that we have done, and these are all English. Of course, there's one. If you know, my last video was about the scientific method experiment, the presentation. So here's just another little reinforcement activity that you can pause the video and you can go over with your child. Again, I will post everything that I'm sharing right now um, on WhatsApp. And if you want them just to send it to your email, you can just send me a message with your email and I can send that for you. This is just extra work, okay? Um, so that's a little bit of science. Now, in English, we have been doing, sorry, um, sequencing with the events of stories. Um, you know, putting what happened first, second, third, and fourth, and so forth. I made the connection of using ordinal numbers like first, second, third. That's what you call those, and we put that. These stories that I have here, like for example, this one, Big Balloon, it has some guided questions. All right, very good practice work. Um, Full disclosure, you might see one of these or two of these later on in probably middle or late October, but more than likely middle of October. I have shared a couple stories. I know the kids love the scary one. I have another scary one that I'm going to share with you. As soon as we are finished with this, next week, I believe we are going to start with another skill aside from just ordering the events in sequential order. Here's another one. Carly likes strikes. It also has questions. Okay. And then there's another one, similar to one that we have done in class and on the test. I think it was Fooled You. We did one like that. So more wood, funny fable. And of course, if you notice at the end, it has how to order all the events that are listed here in sequential order. Now, it's a lot of stuff. Um, this is the site work practice that we will be doing tomorrow, which is Friday. I decided to go back into some basic sight words because I have done one dictation practice so far for the month, well, for this week and for the month. I've given it back. For the most part, I have everybody's one. If I didn't give it back, then it's probably on my desk, but it's already checked. Please check your student bag and see if they have their dictation paper. I noticed I found like a couple on the floor and some swept outside, which makes me feel a little bit upset because the fact that I have to spend time check over your child's work and then I find it in the trash or on the floor kind of makes me not want to do it anymore. But it's my job. I'm paid for do it. But please, parents, I am doing all of this because I want you to do a lot with me as well so we can both help our children. I say our because they're with me as well and along with Mrs. Balan. So this is just one of the activities. We did another one. Um, and this is just a little practice that we're doing. We also do dictations. The dictation that we did was a short paragraph that we use in sight words, not these exact sight words, but sight words that the kids should know at standard 4 level. And to be honest, if I had to give a feedback, I have a list of students. Um, I don't want to say their names right now, but I'm gonna do a little, you know, um, congratulations for being the best listeners and writers because I have a list of names and I don't want to miss out nobody. I don't want no, and we have a lot of people who are struggling. Out of 35 students that we have in Standard 4, I can tell you roughly about 13 to 14 students did that dictation either excellent to one or two mistakes, which is a bit concerning because it's more than half of the students that have issues. Um, so if I ask you, please work on the spelling with your kids. I know you guys are busy. I am busy as well, but if I find time to do all of this for you parents, then I hope that you find time to put some input for your own students or your own child. I appreciate the feedback from parents. Thank you. Tomorrow is barbecue. So if you have your order, I know some parents already paid for it. Um, yeah, please remember that. Tomorrow is half day and it's 50 cents for the fee dress. Not free, fee. So they reduced it from $1 because I believe we didn't get as much people and it wasn't a result. So as an outcome for that, they reduced the price from $1 to 50 cents. Um, Another thing, we have been practicing the harvest song. If your child says they don't have homework, that's a lie. I just went over some practice sheets for language arts because that's one of the subjects I teach. Science, we have preparation for the experiment. More than likely, it's going to be for Monday, and we're going to start Monday because tomorrow is a half day. Um, so I am communicating that once more. Um, the song there, I told you guys you could find the song on YouTube. The name of the song is Harvest Samba, okay? And there's a part where the kids really need to practice. Please take some time and go over the song um, with your kids. We can work so much in class, but at home you also have them. Um, what am I missing out? For mathematics, the topics covered is integers, negative numbers, positive numbers. I am going to try my best to do additional reinforcement on enrichment practices um, for you guys to share. For social studies, the topic was different information in regards to the continent of Africa, such as population size, the major countries, like for example, the largest mountain, which is Mount Kilimanjaro, the Saharan Desert, where is that? Popular countries in Africa, such as Egypt. Okay, so there were a lot of things that Mrs. Balan shared in regard to that topic. I know that they did an exercise with a map and some of those maps were confusing. And if you don't see a map of Africa and if you see a blank map, it's because either your child did not want to participate or just refused to do the work. Because I can honestly say we've tried everything. We've put videos. They've done pages that they've done drawings. So that's just important. Other subjects, Spanish. Please, please don't forget. We had a presentation for Spanish, but that kind of got canceled because of the Friday as well. Remember, go over your emotions because you need to learn two to translate from English to Spanish. Then I will give you two of the emotions um in Spanish, and I will give you two in English, and then you are going to tell me one emotion in a short sentence. Like for example, yo me siento or tú te sientes, all right? Or tú eres enojado, right? We did some phrases with that. We did an emotion wheel for Spanish. I believe that's pretty much it. For HFLE, the topic that we have been doing is communicable and non-communicable diseases. So if you can start doing a little bit of research on that, that would be excellent for you. Um, I go over these and not stuff like expressive arts because these are graded, right? Scripture, we're doing the Bible story of Esau, where he traded his birthright for soup, basically. So these are things that we have been covering so far, and I just wanted to give this back to you. I apologize for not doing it in English and Spanish, but it's gonna take really long. So I hope this can help you to work with your child. I do this extra. You guys can see the bags under my glasses. I am tired. I am exhausted. I still have work tonight. Like I said, I go to university, I'm teaching, but I'm doing everything extra that I'm doing is because I want our students to move to another level. And of course, every year should be better. And I think we've started with a good momentum. I see kids' willingness to learn. I've also seen some reluctance to even be at school. I ask parents, please, we can only do so much at school, but I'm asking you guys as well to help us to do the part. Couple other announcements. Please, I'm just reaching out, just throwing this out there. We have we have some situations of body hygiene. We're kind of facing an issue, and I don't want to be specific on anyone, but I'm just saying it in general. Please ensure that your child is properly uh, groomed before they leave from home. And if you need to sit down and talk to them about good hygiene, about body smells, you please do that, please, because it's not gonna be nice if the kids start teasing and it starts a whole lot of problem when it could have been avoided. We can only do so much at school. We are not even in a classroom, so please, and where we are at, it's kind of hot. So please remember, go over these little things with the students. It's important because this is beyond just regular teaching. This is just a life skill. This is something that you need to apply. Okay. In any case, I want to say good night to everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I won't because I will be doing homework. I have classes on Saturday, so yay. Good night, everyone. And message me. You can message Mrs. Balon for any questions. I think I've covered every single thing, and if I've missed something, I will at some point get back to it and share it with you guys. Okay? Again, don't be afraid to communicate. That's excellent. I appreciate that. Even if you're telling me I'm doing a good job, or if you're confused, thank you very much for your feedback, and I hope that we could have another wonderful month for October. A lot of events coming up. We have our penny party, which we will be doing some fundraising, like a mini fair, and of course we have our harvest, which will be before the penny party. So two major things coming up in October, guys. Um, have a wonderful night, parents, students, and I hope this can help you. And if you look forward to more of this, then just give me a little feedback. Okay? Thank you.